They're watching you. Every single day. Oh, I'm so obsessed. I be watching crew. Oh yeah, he can see to tea. Every step you sip you take. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, don't break those vows. I'll be watching crew. Lost without a trace. Now I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. Long for your embrace. Give me a hug. And baby, baby, please. Ah, can't you see? We're at tea. Don't you think you know? You belong to me. Monday through Friday. Oh, 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 oh. How's the music this morning, guys? Oh, don't break those vows. That you think I'll be watching you. Every step you take, I'll be watching you. Watching crew. Watch that crew. Oh, it's a Hecate crew. Watch T crew. Watching. Oh, TT crew. Oh, it's an obsession. Every Monday through Friday, not every single day. Pops needs a day off. I will be watching crew. I love you guys. Good morning. Oh, we're not done. We're not done here. Don't even pretend you think you're done. Every game you play, every tub you grow, every tub you FAE. Oh.
She goes out to the men on the street. So can you help me? It's cold and I've nowhere to sleep. There's somewhere you can tell me.
Oh,
He walks on,
think twice.
doesn't find.
It's another day for you and tea and paradise.
Starts to whistle as he crosses the street. Seems
You should be up.
embarrassed.
Your thumb should have been popping by now. Think twice. It's another day for tea crew in the paradise. Oh, think twice. It's another day for you and the tea in paradise. Ba-da-dum, bow. Think about it.
Think about it. She goes
Out on a man on the street.
He can see she's been crying. She's got blisters on the soles of her feet.
She can't walk, but she's trying. Oh, think twice. 'Cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, would you please think twice? Another day for tea crew in paradise. What? Get out of here. What? That's I was rocking over here. Somebody tell Pops what happened. I was in the middle of a rock show. It was another day in paradise. It was a whole new day in paradise. So we be jamming, man. Oh well. Moving on. What the heck happened there? Let's put on the Tea Crew music and let's just get to work. I rocked it. I rolled it. I blew the computer up. No, I didn't. Oh, we have so much to talk about today. Let's put on some background music, some soft background music. As the LC squirts, so do the pins of our lives. That was a good song. Give me 10 people say Pops was jamming. You guys heard me. Oh, think twice. It's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, that's my favorite part of the song when you're gonna go, oh, think twice. Let's have Tea Crew in paradise. Catherine and I should do a stand-up, a one-man stand-up show, and then we bring Brock in and doing stunts in the background. Harry K got the digital hygrometer. Best micro tool I ever got so far, other than my flow hood. That's because Harry K has learned a lesson that many of you still are learning. Listen to Pops. It's not that hard a lesson. We're perfecting it. We're getting better at it over here. We're getting a lot better at it. What is this that I'm going to show you? What's in this cute little bag? What's in the bag? What is that? It's a little bit of fruit yogi. But what's so special about it? Trevor said it. Trevor's one of the smart guys here. This is actually the spawn, right? It's already fruited, right? We didn't put it in the tub and add substrate and do all the business to it. We took it just like it is here, right? We took it just like this, jars full of it. Flowing off the shelf, I might add. And he turns it into this. Does it work, Pops? Yes. Will I get tripped out from it, Pops? No. It's got all of the medicinal supplements. It's got everything, and it even does have some psychoactive ingredients because we know that because we can already see our fruit is bluing, and we've done tests. I've taken pieces of this, grind it, test it, and it has a definitely a psilocybin content. But what we're finding, this is all anecdotal. We're talking about microdosing on here pretty regularly lately. And we're talking about most of our microdosing data is coming from where right now? What does our article that we're talking about today say? We've been reading this week. That article reminds us that most of our data comes from self-experimentation. We experiment on ourselves. Jesus Christ, because I think it's coming from China, Wuhan, what is it? Wuhan. No, JC, it's not coming from Wuhan. No. It's coming from us. It's coming from us anecdotally as well. I'm explaining to you what works here, what doesn't, and we're putting together, unfortunately becomes bro science to some degree. But I think what's more important is you just tell the truth for yourself. What we're starting to find, and this isn't a commercial, and it may not be the same for everybody. So let's be very, very clear about that. Okay, good morning, Parker. It seems to help with a little bit more with the chronic pain issues than our regular fruit caps. Our regular fruit caps send you off on creative binges and they give you a little emotional boost. These are, the bluebirds tend to be a little bit more body related. They come on a little bit slower and they seem to last a little bit longer. It's absolutely fascinating if you think about it, because this is nature that we're talking about. If you think about it, right? Nature is creating all these different ways for us to find health. And instead we're running off and buying it from big pharma. So that's a thought there. I'm gonna do a nice giveaway. Somebody needs to get this and they get to do whatever they want with it at their house. If I find out that you fed it to your dog, I'll be disappointed, but I won't take it personal and I won't tell Brock, okay? This is something that you'll find you'll enjoy doing something with. Grind it up, ingest it some way, but this is freeze-dried and it's ready to become more of these, or it's ready to become whatever it is that you want it to do. Could you grain to grain it? No, RX, it's a done deal. It's dried out. I would say the chances of being able to get this to reactivate are slim to none, and Slim just left town. So you're gonna have to go find Slim, bring him back to town, and see if he'll help you, okay? It's completely dried out as a result of the dehydrator. Excuse me, freeze drying. It's even drier than the dehydrator gets it. I want to do a giveaway today. Our first giveaway, we're giving that away with some other stuff. Okay, are you guys ready for this? All right, you guys ready? Here's how the game, how I was thinking about it this morning. We have a lot of friends. We want all our friends to win, right? So here's what I was thinking. I'm gonna ask you to go on your own personal honor system, because only you'll know the answer, but Pops has sort of got an idea, all right? Just sort of an idea. But this is an honor system for you. If you have never won before, or you haven't won in at least a month, if you've won in the last month, last 4 weeks, a lot of you have won in the last 4 weeks, step aside. We're just going to ask the people that have never won before, so those will be new people and winningly challenged people. And somebody that, you know what, Pops, it's been a good month since I ever got one of those white boxes in the mail that I need so bad. They make my day. I want to send you one. Okay, I'm tired of sending them to X, Mr. X. You know who you are, Mr. X. You've gotten 15 in the last week. No, I'm teasing. I never get tired of sending them, but I want new people. Okay, so this is for the never winner beforers and the recently winningly challenged. The recently winningly challenged, meaning you haven't won in a month. Look back at your situation, and if you haven't won in a month, go ahead and answer. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a spin to win thing, spinny deal, and you're gonna give me a color, red, blue, or green. Go. Red, blue, or green. First 6 to get it correct are moving on. Okay, so far I have 4 of them. Hold on. I'm going back here. You know, you're only supposed to answer 1 time. So if I've seen you answer 2, I'm not going to take the answer. You're only supposed to, I should have said that because you could easily answer all 3 very quickly, right? So let's only answer 1 time. I'm still looking for, I should have said that. I got a problem already. Let's stop. I've seen 2 or 3 of you that are answering that haven't won in the last month. Literally won last week. So you either, I just think we probably didn't quite catch the instructions. I also see some of you answering all 3 of the colors. Like, of course you're going to get it right if you get 1 of the 3. So I'm trying to figure out a way that we can get this all done to where everybody's getting treated fairly. So let's try this one again. All right. We're going to try this one more time. I'm watching you. I know some of you, literally 2 to 3 of you answered in that last one that I sent something to you last week. So that's not what we want to do here. So let's start over. Okay. Understand the rules here. The rules are, you can answer 1 time. All right, answer once, and then wait and see if you are correct. And the only people we'd like to see try to answer are those that have never won before, or if it's been at least a month since you've won here. Okay, so I'm going to start over. Pick a color, either red, blue, or green. Go. We'll get this right, you guys. Sorry for getting frustrated there, but let's get this right. Red, blue, or green. And only those that have never answered before. Or haven't won in a long time. Okay, I'm seeing some here. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. If you can't remember, Paige, I understand. Maybe we'll just step aside and let people that for sure haven't won. Okay. Okay, I got 5 so far. That was very honest of you, by the way, Paige. Thank you. You're always so smart and honest. And that's the final one. I have 6 of you. I have 6 of you that either have never won before or tell the group, it's been at least a month since we've won. Let me show you who those 6 are. Thank you for replaying that the second time. And the second time, it seemed a little bit more rule following. It seems like we followed the rules a little better the second time. All right, here we go. Ego ecology is going to be the red one, okay? My Florida backyard. That's going to be this one. Satyr Wolf. Satyr Wolf's going to be this one right here. Okay? Captain Cabinoid. Cabibanoid. Captain Cabby. Okay? Cabibanoid. Captain. The guy that you salute. That's him. Saskamojo and Matthew Seliger. Okay? Matthew Seliger. So you guys are in the spin to win round. Here we go. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? That looks like Satyr Wolf. Satyr Wolf was this position right here. I've got good news. You guys ready for this? Satyr Wolf, we're going to send you. I'm going to show you what we're going to send you. The other 5 people are going to remain on the board for the next round. What? You're getting 2 chances today? What? The other 5 people are going to remain on the board for the next round. We're getting some winners today. I'm guaranteeing it this way. Okay? What? You're going to remain on the board for the next round? Yeah. Okay. So if you're Ego, Mike Florida, Captain whatever, Saskamojo, and Matthew Seliger, you guys are going to get one more chance today to get out of the loser column. Stop being losers. Okay? God, that's rude. Stop being losers, dudes. People. Okay, what'd you win? Well, first of all, you won this, the original fruit. I know how to say cannabinoid. I'm just giving the guy a hard time. You're going to win this. Boop. You already know what it is. Boop, 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 boop. So enjoy that. This is a chock-filled package. We're also going to be sending you, this weighs almost 4 grams, over 3.5. You know what that is. Ghost. Ghost with the most. There's some really neat ghosts. And we're going to send you some banana chips. Freeze-dried banana chips. So we'd really like to see you take a banana chip and take a dose. A banana chip and take a dose. We are believing, and anecdotally we're testing it ourselves, that taking a banana chip along with the dose is going to speed up the synthesis process, because the chitin that is in a banana breaks down the cell walls that are in the shrooms. So here's the problem you're going to have. I got to tell you up front. Full disclosure. Nobody can eat just one. That's going to be your challenge. Can you imagine? Okay, it's morning. I get 1 dose and I get 1 chip. You'll eat the whole bag right then and there because they're delicious. Don't do it. Just eat 1 at a time. Eat 1 chip, 1 dose, and test yourself. Experiment on yourself like our moms do. Okay? So try that. Instead of sitting there and eating like a porky pig, don't sit there and gobble the whole bag. And it's going to be hard not to, because they're delicious. So this is what we're sending you. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? We have another a box just like that 5 people that are already on the spin to win round get a good chance to win. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, Satyr Wolf, I need your address at the DetroitMushLab.net so I can mail this to you, okay? Let me close this up. Let me get it all packaged. All I need to do is put a little label on this and boop, off it goes. All right? It was a good morning so far, you guys? I hope so. I hope it's been a good morning. Let's continue on with that subject that we were discussing yesterday. Let's continue on. Hey, Choopy sent me, I want to thank him out loud here. He sent me yesterday 2 or 3, maybe 4, really cool little drawings where he had taken my Pop Shrooms logo guy sitting behind a desk and created some background imagery to it and stuff. Very, very creative. I like it a lot. I'm going to be stealing it and posting it. But he gets the credit for it. All I'm doing is posting it. So, but they're very, very cool. Thank you, Chube. Stressed out moms. Stressed out moms. We were talking about mother's little helpers. We've been talking about throughout society. I don't think that it's okay. It's not okay to shame somebody because they're chemically imbalanced. I used to experience a lot of that. Internal shame. It's like, why am I not like my brother? My brother seemed just so straight and solid and always on one line. And I'm like, and my highs were so much higher than his, and my lows were so much lower than his. See, you're measuring yourself against your sibling as you grow up. It's normal. So I have this sibling that's a straight achiever, and I'm bouncing. Now, my parents had to put up with that too. They're like, I got one straight one and I got one bouncer. I think my brother was more chemically balanced than I was. I didn't know it. So at 14, 15 years old, what do I start doing? I got to get chemically balanced. I just don't feel balanced. I didn't know. So you start smoking reefer. Well, of course. That's what any kid would do. So now I'm smoking reefer. The first person I ever smoked it with was my brother. He's out in the backyard, try this. And he did it for one summer, he was done. That was it. I did a little. I'm like, not only do I like this stuff, but I got to figure out how I could sell it. Next thing you know, I'm the dealer of the neighborhood. And now I'm like this and that. I take it to every extreme. And I've always been like that. I always was. My mom used to call us the turtle and the hare. My brother got to be the turtle. It means he won a lot. I'm the hare. Who's the hare? See, people that are already turtles probably don't need as much balancing. You know what I mean? And my brother's been turtling along. He's a multi-millionaire. There's 2 different, beautiful family. This great man. Pops, I've been boom, boom, boom. And then I'm going to go start this. And then I'm going to get that. And I'm going to go to jail. And then I'm going to go to rehab. And then I'm going to go build a church in Ecuador. And then I'm going to go fly an airplane. And then I'm going to race cars. And then I'm going to give away mushrooms. And then I'm going to... That's not as balanced as other people. Why am I talking about this? Because you guys are agreeing. Cleanie's like, I'm a Super Bowl. Yeah. And then you also, don't we do this too, Gypsy? Don't we go from 0 to 100 like that? Other people, they sort of ramp up. They get up there and zoom along. Man, we can go from 0 to 100 as fast as lightning. Boom, I'm there. Flying along. You don't understand why other people don't understand. And it's a strength. Oh, it's a strength because we go faster than everybody. But it's a weakness too because you crash. Man, we can get going so good, so fast, and so on point, and so right there, and then boom! Meanwhile, there goes the turtle. Right by you. Give me 10 people agree. Give me 10 people. Some of you are already telling me you relate, but I need you to relate to this because most of us are this or you wouldn't be here. You'd be off doing your little turtle dance somewhere. You would. You'd already be turtling something. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You would be doing a turtley thing, like my brother's doing a turtley thing. He's probably doing a cross-country bike ride somewhere. Just turtling along, doing a great job of being a perfect turtle. Us, we're trying to figure out how to turtle up a little bit. And that's a good thing, because we're trying. I mean that sincerely. So I feel like I get both worlds now. Once I realize what my crazinesses are, I can better deal with them. Kim, I've never needed an upper in my whole life. But then I take cocaine. What I don't want, and I never will take, never, ever, ever, I've never taken a downer, a barbiturate on purpose. Uppers I have. Uppers, man, give me some cocaine, baby, and I'm frickin' flying. I'm connected. And then I get sick and I steal your kitchen sink from you. But downers, I couldn't touch them. I don't do drugs to get down, man. We are imbalanced. Did you know that? We've been imbalanced since childhood. I don't think, and I'm not even saying my brother is perfectly balanced, but he's pretty balanced. Just based off the evidence. Okay? Look at you guys are so cute right now. You're all telling the truth about each other. I hate downers. People have yelled at me for taking energy drinks. Kim, I don't know how MVP does it. Okay? D. Anderson's got a broken heart. Paige, weed can be a downer. I get it. Weed doesn't even get me high. Weed does not get me high. Weed just puts me at a managed level. 2 weeks ago, I took a hit of weed that got me high for the first time in a long time, and that was Cleanie's weed, that lithium. And I was like, whoa, I haven't had a buzz. I haven't had a weed buzz. I smoke weed every day, and I haven't had a weed buzz in a month. Why am I talking about it? I'm not glorifying drug use. I'm not glorifying ours. What I'm talking about is how out of balance we are. I've spent a lifetime trying to balance. Drugging, self-medicating. That's what got me through rehab, was when I was taught, you're not broken. You're self-medicating. It isn't an issue of will. It isn't an issue because you think, oh, I'm weaker than him. Bullshit, I'm not weaker. My brother couldn't have been a Marine. He couldn't have done half the things that I've done. He wimps out in turn 3. He puts on the brake. I'm going 100 miles an hour. Don't tell me that I have a lack of willpower. Don't tell me that I'm a coward or that I'm not brave. Explain it to me and tell me I have a chemical issue. I'm buying that one. That's what it feels like. It feels like I was self-medicating to fix these things that weren't correct. Not broken, just different, right, Saturn? Even more than that, because still not complete. Still not healthy, not thinking healthy, not acting healthy, not behaving healthy, not being a good person, a good citizen. All that to chase fixing something that at the end of the day, I look back, I've never, ever, I went to a psychiatrist 2 times. 2 times. A girl I was dating said, you're amazing, but you're a wreck. If you want to keep dating me, you have to go get a psychiatrist. Look, I'm not getting a psychiatrist. I'm a Marine. I'm successful. Because you're a wreck. I like you a lot, but if you want to keep dating me, you have to go get a psychiatrist. You guys might know who she is. Who do you guys think that is? She said, if you still want to keep dating me, you have to go to see a psychiatrist. You got to figure some stuff out. This was 15 years ago. Kimberly said it correct. Miss Rose. She's going, you're great, you're hot, you're everything, except you're a wreck. I'm like, really? Yeah, you're a wreck. Go get fixed and come back. Well, that motivated me. I'd never had anybody in my life that motivated me to go to the psychiatrist before it was Miss Rose. So, of course, she does all the work too. Here's the one you're going to. Here's your date. Here's your show up time. All right, let me go. I spent the first session with him. I was like, all right, I'll come back to a second one. This isn't bad. All right, I get it. Miss Rose really likes me because I went. Probably went out to dinner that night and everybody's happy. Oh, I'm working on it myself. 15 years ago. This is okay. I'm telling you guys this story. We're heading into. I'm telling you all of this broken pop stuff for a reason. I promise. We're going somewhere with this. Okay, the broken pop stories. So here I am. I'm going. I'm okay. I leave Dr. Schmochter's place, and that wasn't as bad as I thought. And I don't know what I built it up to, but the Dr. Schmochter thing. Next section, we're going to hypnotize you. I'm like, deep down inside, I'm like, hypnosis smishmoshes. Come on. You ain't hypnotizing me. Don't you know who I am? I'm hypnosis smishmoshness. Okay, get out of here. But I can't, I tell Miss Rose, next time they're going to hypnotize me, and they're going to go, and they're going to, so, so now I'm stuck. I have to show up to the hypnosis. I have to show up to my hypnosis session. Pops shows up. I'm thinking to myself, this is I'm going to be the one guy that certain people you can't hypnotize. Certain people and other people are like really prone to it. And next thing you know, you're part of the cruise ship show. Okay. But me, I'm like, yeah, I'm here to be hypnotized. Go ahead and try. Anybody ever had that kind of an attitude when they go to therapy? I'm here. Go ahead and try. Okay, well, that's the one I had. And so I'm going, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is going to take, who knows, the count backwards thing, whatever. I forget exactly how he got me into it. I truly do forget. But it was within, RX is like, yep, I get that, Pops. Fix me, I dare you. Right? Fix me, I'm only here for Rose. Okay? I undergo the hypnosis. I mean, he starts this hypnosis on me. And I'm telling you, clock on the wall, whatever, about 45 minutes later, I'm like sitting in the same chair, everything. And he's like, so, how do you feel? And I'm thinking to myself, I don't remember a thing for the last 45 minutes. What the heck is, I don't remember a single thing, but I feel like, and when I snapped out of whatever I felt like, this is a true story. I had taken that I had slept for a week. I was so calm and so relaxed. And so I was like, I'm looking around the room like, did this really, was I just hypnotized and I'm just now coming out of it? Is that what what the F happened? True story, I don't know how he put me out. I don't know how he brought me back. He shows me his notebook filled with notes. Filled with notes. It's a true story. And the thing is, the crazy part about it is when I woke up, I literally felt the body of I had slept for a week. I'm so relaxed. I'm so empty, but peaceful. It was unbelievable. It's called a roofie, Sandy. Oh, my zipper was still up. I'm telling you, I checked. My zipper was still up. No, I experienced a hypnotic state that I didn't even expect. I actually went in there resisting, believing I wasn't. It's called a roofie. I can't even concentrate now. Thanks, Sandy. I experienced this state of like, what's the doctor's last name? Cosby. Would you guys let me tell the story, please? Stop it. He gave me some of that Matthew Jackson magic milk. Oh gosh, stop it. You guys ruined it. I was going somewhere with this. I did not get a roofie. Okay? I checked. No, I experienced this amazing hypnotic state. And then I told a bunch of truths about myself. The guy's taking notes. Did you know that in 1972, you had a traumatic experience? I did? I don't remember that one. Oh yeah, and then in 1974, he's walking me through this stuff that are like, I blabbed out. True story. I said I went to a psychiatrist twice, right? I went to the hypnotist for about another 10 sessions. Pops did a hypnotic therapy stuff. And it was so cleansing. And so, I can't explain it because I'm not I don't try to tell you guys to go do that. But it was phenomenal. And I'll tell you what I was learning. Well, I'm telling this whole story until Sandman messed us up. Balance. The big word that kept being taught was, you are so out of balance. We need to balance you. That was my big lesson, and I was 50 years old. Up until then, I was going through manic depressive situations. I was going, just experiencing it and self-medicating when I couldn't up until I was 30. After that, I'm white knuckling through life during those manic times. Three or 4 years ago, this is my testimony. Even for the last 10 years or so, I've just been sort of working on being a better person, changing my priorities, not trying to sell religion to people, not, trying to make money off of anything that was a con, set my life up where I could retire successfully, all of that, until about 4 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago, when the shrooms became the biggest part of my life. And then to start microdosing. I get more therapy from my own personal microdosing regimen than I've ever experienced in my whole life. I am more balanced today. And I'm still not balanced. I'm still a crazy guy. I'm still a 100-mile-an-hour guy. But I know now how to not be. I also, you know what? I don't have to be right all the time. That's an imbalance. You know how freeing it is to be right, and not sarcastically, not in a mean way, just say, okay, you're right. To someone else, let them be right. Man, the level of happiness you just increased on the planet, let them be right. You know. I didn't know that. I spent my life, I was the guy that's like, I could tell you everything. I'm the one that's right. Oh, what? What'd you say? No, you're wrong about that, pal. Come here. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you all the details of why. I'm Mr. Debate, Mr. Everything. I'm right. You're wrong. Who wants that guy in the room? I wonder why I didn't have very many friends. Oh, I'm the fastest. I'm the best. I still flex too much. Every time I talk to us, you guys out loud about being patient, kind, better, forgiving, I'm talking to myself. Moms are figuring it out all around the world. They have more challenges than Pops does. I just have to worry about me right now and helping my son through life. That's it. What if I had a little set of Rugrats running around? I'd need to be more balanced, wouldn't I? Give me 10 people, say, if you have a set of Rugrats running around, you should be balanced. It helps make the Rugrats more balanced. Am I right? See, my mom was the picture of balance. My dad, the exact opposite. My dad was everything mean all the time. But especially if we're parenting, we have such a responsibility to our brain being in a good place. It is such a responsibility because we're creating the little Rugrats. We're going to create the little angels or monsters. We're adding to it. And that's why moms throughout the ages have been looking for ways to stay balanced. Asshole dads, like, we got a break. A genetic break. We got to pretend we're out there making money instead of being at home taking care of the kids. I'm talking socially long term. This is how cultures worked. The moms, it always fell on the moms to be responsible for the whole balance of the house. Dad's job is just don't throw it out of balance. Bring in the money and keep supporting the... I mean, I'm not being chauvinistic. I'm just ranting and rambling here. Moms, balance our houses, our homes, are growing up. And when they don't, you see it. Oh, gosh. That guy had a kind of a crazy mom, didn't he? Ooh. You can see the difference between a balanced mom and an imbalanced mom. That's sad, Anthony. I'm sorry. Some mothers interviewed, including Courtney, say microdosing mushrooms has assisted them to slowly stop taking antidepressants and anti-anxiety medicines. Why are you taking both? We do that. I'm going to take an anti-anxiety pill for this, and I'm going to take an antidepressant pill for that. Together. I was also prescribed them by some guy wearing a white coat. He makes money because he's prescribing a particular company's. The sales guy goes in there, if you sell this one, you can make more money than if you sell this one. Tracy T., a Denver mother of one, who after started microdosing said she now feels like, quote, Tracy 3.0. I like that. I'm Pops 3.0. Anybody got a .0 after them? Talk to me about that. Is it Anthony Thompson 3.0? I started the medicine and it just changed my life, said T. She has an online community offering microdosing courses and guides help on how to dose as a busy mother. Nurse is working on a 4.0. I love it. Microdosing just brings all your emotions up. Duh. And it puts them right in front of your face to stare at. You have to stare at them, and then when you do, you let it all go. That's what T says. T launched a Moms on Mushrooms, or MOM, M-O-M, after losing her first mom-centric business during the pandemic. She was running comedy shows across the country. She said that when she began microdosing, she felt a gaping need to create a space where mothers could talk to each other about what they were going through. Because the overall experience is very different than it is for people without kids. I believe that. It has to be. The level of your responsibility. Gosh, I love you, moms. Thank you. Raise us some good ones, this next generation. The level of your responsibility is so high. And there's support groups out there exactly for that. She goes on to say, this is done between ballet practices and doctor's appointments and soccer. We don't get the luxury of just flying off to the Amazon rainforest for a month and doing a ceremony after ceremony. We don't get to go to Bali for 2 weeks and do yoga and eat fruit. We don't even get 2.5 hours to meditate every day. That's just not realistic for moms in this day and age. Do we ever think about this? I haven't until I read this article and want to deeply share it, coming towards Mother's Day. Experts who study women's health say the notion, I'm going to read this about 5 or 8 more minutes here. Is that okay with you guys? Then we're going to do a giveaway. Experts who study women's health, this is so, gosh, mothers are the center of our society and we don't talk about them. We don't relate what we got to relate. Experts who study women's health say the notion of a mother's little helper goes back several generations. The phrase was coined by the famous 1966 Rolling Stone song about Valium. Today, gift stores are filled with mommy's sippy cups and mommy needs wine t-shirts. During T's pre-pandemic comedy shows for mothers, they were called the Pump and Dump Show. She often watched mothers come in gaggles and blow off steam with large numbers of drinks. Girls' night out. Dr. Il Epperson, one of the world's foremost experts on women's mental health, one of the world's foremost experts on women's health, and the chair of psychiatry at the University of Colorado School of Medicine and the Anschutz Medical Campus, said that the majority of people using SSRIs or prescription antidepressants, the majority of those using it are women. It is also noted that the World Health Organization has found major depressive disorder being the leading cause of disease burden for women internationally. Leading cause of disease in the world. My goodness. I'm already seeing, how could we not be parenting is freaking stressful, Epperson said. We have created a very stressful world for everyone. And you have to understand that our physiology does not evolve as quickly as our environment has evolved. We're not evolving as fast as this thing is, especially in today's viral world. What that says to me is our anxieties are going to become greater, and the depressions are going to become greater, and the volume is going to become greater. Epperson said distress related to all of the things mothers are expected to do is not the same thing as mental illness. And it shouldn't be treated that way. But they are. They're giving SSRIs. They're giving drugs. They're giving the mothers little Hope or Valiums to help these mothers, their stress. Says it's not a mental health issue. Let's not treat it like it's a mental health issue. I love that. Epperson's kids are grown, but she said when they were small, she was in the Chardonnay generation. The idea of mothers dosing themselves of various things, she said, to help manage stress or give themselves a treat at the end of the day is not new, but there are now more substances to choose from. She worries about microdosing mushrooms, and she worries about measures to liberalize access to them. I feel we have to slow down and do research before we just, all of a sudden open up all these treatment centers and saying we know what we're doing. She said, we don't know what this does. Would you do that if it was cancer? Would you do that if we were treating cancer? I don't think so. It's a great point. Great points. That's why I talk about slowing down on the big stuff. Self-experimenting. Know your body. Ariel, who lives in the North Metro suburbs with 4 children, is in the medical business, and she only wanted us to use her first name to protect herself and her husband's identity. She first tried psychedelics through the Sacred Tribe religious group. It was during the pandemic, and she was going through a bitter divorce. She now microdoses when she knows it's going to be a particularly stressful day. She said it puts her in a more positive headspace as a parent. I'm in the process of making dinner, and I forget to send out an email. I'm trying to schedule appointments for the next day, and my kids are fighting and screaming, she said. We all have bad days. But I've noticed that when I have taken the time to get in the right headspace at the beginning of the day, I bet she watches a tea show. She notices when she gets in the right headspace at the beginning of the day, takes time for herself, does her microdose, I have all the energy that I need to the end of the day. Instead of adding to the energy of frustration and anger, I'm able to diffuse it with love and connection. Makes me want to cry. That's how she prepares her day. And yeah, the kids are going to scream and yell. And yeah, she's going to forget her email. And yeah, she's going to misschedule something. But when you start out with this as your intention of the day, you're going to have a lot better chance of being balanced for your kids for the rest of the day. Doesn't it just make sense? Doesn't it just make sense? No, she's not smoking a joint, JC. Jeez. Matthew Sulliker relates as a parent. Give me a few parents who relate. We'll finish this article tomorrow together. There's only a couple more paragraphs. It's fascinating because we don't think. I shouldn't say that. The moms out there, Todd, how come you haven't been talking about this forever? Because I'm a single parent of an older child, and I don't have the mother challenges. I don't have those challenges. And I love mom so much that I want you to don't drink wine or drink beer when you go home. Have a microdose in the morning. Good job, you guys. Thank you. I'm just sitting here reading your comments, and that's just a thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being wonderful. We're going to go ahead and do one more giveaway here this morning. I am going to. Oh, Marilyn, I deal with adult things too. But I'll tell you the truth. You know, my relationship with Brock was much more up and down before I found my more balanced place. I'm not even thinking about if he's changed or not. I'm not. It's not the focus. I get more balanced. All my relationships get balanced. And what I find balances me the most, because I can tend to be an extremely creepy guy and think of myself first and get greedy and where's mine's and what's in it for me. That was back in the day, that was a saying, whiff 'em. Whiff 'em. What's in it for me? You'd ask yourself that in a negotiation situation, because I was negotiating all the time. What's with 'em? What's the with 'em in this? I don't want with 'em anymore. I don't want to with them anymore. I don't care what's in it for me. I really, really don't. And the more I do that, the more I say that, the more I practice that, the more I try to be kind, the more I try to give away, what ends up happening is it gets me balanced. Because that's not natural pops. Natural pops is like my brother, I'm trying to be a billionaire. The other pops, if you're like ridiculously over, then I start getting balanced. Okay. We're going to, today is going to continue on the same vein. I'm sorry if you're here and you've won recently and you're like, oh, I want to win again today. You're not going to. If you've won recently, today is not your day. Okay? Boom. If you've won recently, you're going to enjoy watching somebody that hasn't won recently win. Okay? We already know we have at least 5 people lined up, right? We have Eagle, My Florida Yard, Captain Cabibanoid, Saskamojo, and Matthew Seliger. They're already winningly challenged. They've admitted that they're winningly challenged. No, Trevor asked no, because guess what? There's fun in winning too. Besides just getting the prize, it's fun if you get to be the smarty pants like you once in a while, okay? So far I have 5 people that are already set to go into this next round. I want to add 1 person to the board. This is how we're going to do it, okay? You have to have never won before, or you haven't won in the last month. If that's you, you can answer 1 time. 1 time. If that's you, answer 1 time. And the question is, I'm writing down a number between 1 and 10. Go. 1 and 10. Go. We got 7, 7, 7s, 9s, 8s, 3s, 7s, red, 6s, 9s, 4s. Adrian Migwins. Adrian, you're moving forward. Did anybody else say a 4 real quick? Could I see another 4 up here? Gosh, nobody else said a 4. You guys all went 7. I was going to go ahead and do something else. Too late. Adrian, you're moving forward to the spin to win round. Now, Adrian, obviously you're only getting 1 chance. All your other winningly challenged people are going to get a second chance. But here we go. Okay, Trevor has the fastest server, so no wonder he's smart. Leave him alone, Ego. I never thought of that. I always thought it was Trevor's brain, but it could be his server. It could be. Oh, that's so funny. I always thought he was the smart. Either way, it's smart, right? Here we go. We're going to switch it around a little bit. Adrian, you're going to be the red one. Adrian, you're the red one. Ego, you're going to be the violet one. My Florida backyard, you're going to be the greenie. Okay? Captain Caddy, you're going to be the orange one. Saskamojo, Saska, I don't know why I like yelling that name. You're going to be the blue one, and Matthew Seliger, you get to be yellow. All right, so here we go. Spin to win. So 1, 2, 3. The fourth person, that's 1, 2, 3. Captain Cabinanoy, Cannabinoy, Captain Canalababop, Captain Kabop, Captain Kabop. He's going to win this round. Now, here's what I didn't tell you. Okay? I was waiting to... I'll show you what you won, Captain. But I failed to mention this. If you were in today's contest, if you were on the board as a spin, you have used up your eligibility for the next month. You don't get to try it again for another month. So I'll understand if you don't come back. That's okay. But Ego, my Florida backyard, Satterwolf, Captain Kabibinoid, Saskamojo, Matthew Seliger, and Adrian are eliminated from a chance to win for the next year. We'll stretch it to a year. Forget the month. That's it. That was your one chance. And so I hope you guys, I hope you, I'm not doing that. You can be here tomorrow. That's it. You get one chance and that's it. The 1 month rule. How come so many of you are diving in there? The ones that didn't have their name on there are like, yeah, good rule, Pops. Anthony goes, it sounds like government overreach. Matthew Seliger's flipping me off. You get one chance a month. That's it. Should we do that? Should we do one chance a month? We'll guarantee everybody's going to win sooner or later. But that wasn't even a win per month. That's a chance. No, I can't do it. My heart won't let me. As bad as my brain wants to play, my heart won't let me. You're not a winner. You're out. And that's on a spin too. You get 1 out of 6 chance for the month. Look at this. Look at this cute little cluster. Huh? Is that a cute little one strike and you're out? Okay. Oh no, I broke the cluster. You guys are messing me up. That was in the bag that Captain Cabinoid's getting. Okay, this is in your, it's over an 1/8 bag. All right, I just broke the cluster a little bit. All right, so Cap, you're getting these. You're also gonna get the freeze-dried banana chips, and we're also gonna be sending you the freeze-dried spawn that we make the bluebirds from. So we've got those 3 packages we're gonna send you. And the next winner is going to get a lump of coal. Shut up, MVP. Why do you come up with such good ideas? Good, bad ideas. What's going on over there? Okay, so we're going to get this mailed out to Cap when he sends his address to us at the DetroitMushLab.net. I was thinking about that this morning, you guys. I was going to tell at the end of the day, like, and anybody that got a chance today on the spin to win, that'll be your only chance for the rest of the month. And then I couldn't keep it. If we do that, by the end of the month, there's 3 people. And there's 6 slots on the spin thing, and there's only 3 of us sitting here, Pops. I know. Honestly, I'm just trying to get more people involved. Okay, I'm just trying to get some stuff out to y'all. And then, you know what? There's so much fun. I personally love it when I get a package in the mail. You get these little white packages from Pops, and you're like, woohoo! You guys go have a beautiful day. All right. Ego, that's so sweet of you. Listen to what he said. I cannot believe for years I never thought I'd think of the 40, never wanted to appear in. Now I am filled with so much love. I've never looked like this before, period. So happy to wake up every day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Glad to be here today. Have a great day. All off to run errands, trip. Leave the leave the pony alone. Matthew's calling this China. Jesus Christ, one Speedos put in his box. Do you want me to send you a pair of my used Speedos? I'll send them to CCS. He's sending them to you. Have a good day, you guys. Satter Wolf, thank you. Niffy and Nurs. Yeah, Nurs, those were Ghost. Those were Ghost. Trevor Slater, Trevor with the fastest server. I'm gonna always think of Trevor differently now. I've always thought of him like a genius, you know, professor and stuff. Now I'm gonna think of him as an IT nerd. Okay, I'm not sure where to go. Satter, Sharon Sparky, Anthony, love you. Trevor and Ibn, good morning, Ibn. Aaron and Mikey Paul and Matthew Seliger. Sharon Sparks, Slingy and Ego, and Gypsy Life and RX, and Tin Can, and Sandy, you messed me up today. I was on a roll. You had to go give me a roofie. Hags, have a great day, my good friend. Laura, have a divine day. Rick Parker and Ibn. Adrian, you'll win tomorrow. You're a winner anyways. Sid Hunter. Jesus Christ. Captain, give me that address. Nerdy and Saska Mojo. Oh, you were so close. Matthew, have a great day. Nipper and Ibn and Kim. And Jesus Christ and Benny Ben and Billy D. Roo. And Marilyn, you're a doll. Have a good day, Justin. Okay, Med Rosie. MVP, you're out of control. Mike Barabalglini. EMT, Daniel. Thank you. Catherine, have a nice day. Satter and Nippy and Nersy and Lady K, you have a fabulous day. I'm demanding it. Nerd. Julie Miad. Eden, Eagle, Anthony. Gypsy, you're a doll. Have a good day. Free. Stay free, my friend. Eben, Gary Grego. Gary, have a nice day. Give Free a hug. Blanky, Justin, Yogi, what's up, boo-boo? Kim, Royce, Roland, Choopy, love your art, thank you. CCS, that's my man. Nifra Mama, CCS, before you move, make sure you fish the heck out of that pond. Okay, go get something out of that pond. Jolie, Adrian, good job. Yep, that was my uncle's name, Uncle Aid. Uncle Adrian. Mike, Yogi Bear, Jesus Christ, Ibn, Payday, Page, you're so honest. Satwise, Gut, Nersy, EMT, Herbie, Worby, Kabop, Paige, Ego, and Daniel, and Michael B. Good morning, Mike. Hi, Tiff. How are you? Jimmy Max, Mike McLaughlin, Jesus Christ, Mike Barbell. Am I getting close to the end? No. Nurse, Jesus, Carlos Bejarano. Good morning. CCS, Kimberly. Yep. Hi, Tiffany from Kimberly. Michael Brown, Adrian, Nipper, MVP, Carlos, Michael, Mikey, Michael, Mickey, Michael, and Mickey, Mick, Michael, Satwise, Jesus Christ, MVP, Rasta, Peace Mom, Kimberly, CCS, Pops, Peace, you already have? Ooh, you better believe it's going to be full. You're a good fisherman, bro. Pops, Peace, have a good day. Be kind. Send your kindness at other people like you are a tsunami.